Hello my friends, this weekend I am off to Playa del Ingles in Gran Canaria to film the latest series of my vlog, and I know when I get there I want to end up with the perfect hotel in the perfect location and not end up with any unwanted nasty surprises and end up with the holiday from hell. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do the same. But first, remember, like, subscribe, click that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, follow me on Instagram, which is down there, and if you really like the channel, how about supporting me by buying some of my merch, some little t-shirts which are down there, and some hoodies as well with my little caricature of my face on, or a logo if you don't want my boat race on your chest. Have you got any?
I have, yeah. I've got it all kitted out with the merchandise of the Macmaster.
I can see you in all that. Yeah, brilliant. We'll get the caps as well. Anyway, without further ado, let's go. Okay, my friends, so this weekend I'm off to Playa del Ingles to film the latest series of my vlog, and I got this gentleman here, Michael Shanahan, who's a very, very old friend of mine, to book it for me. He's got his own company called...
That's right. We are called Travel Counsellors, so I'm part of a franchise for a global company, and it's my own business, so I'm really excited to start it. I've been going 3 weeks, and I'm loving it so far.
Brilliant. I've got to say before we start, this is not sponsored. I've paid for this well, it's not a vacation or holiday, it's actually a working holiday because I'm doing the vlog. But so it's not sponsored in any way, but I'm going to help you guys out, and I'm going to ask you a few questions,
okay,
of which I'm hoping that my viewers here will get the answers to.
Sure.
And so my first one is, I've written them down here. Why should I, or any of my viewers here, book through you and not direct with the airline like Jet2? Because I thought to myself originally, well, I can just go straight to Jet2 and just, you know, get the same thing that you're doing. So
okay, so basically I can work around when the customer wants it. So whether it could be 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning, it could be through the night, it could be 11 o'clock on a Saturday evening. I'm available at all times. Now, remember, if you go into a high street travel agent, the shutters are down at 5:30 and they don't open till the next day. If you want to book online, yes, it is available to book 24 hours a day, but do you get the same levels of service that I'm prepared to give you? I've been doing this 18 years. I've got the technology to search all the airlines, all the bed banks at any one time. I know where the free child places are. I'm constantly looking at the best deals, so I generally know where to find them with a range of different suppliers. So I don't think you can get that online. You know, there's a lot of people who go online and spend hours searching for the right holiday, but, you know, does it include your transfers? Does it include your luggage? I've had customers before who've booked online and in my previous role have booked online, they've got to the airport and they haven't paid for the luggage. So, you know, of course you need luggage. So sometimes you'll find a holiday that looks great on paper, really good price or good value. You go to check out and you've got to add on 4 cases. Some airlines charge £100 return for a case. You need to pay that, then you add on your transfers, and all of a sudden a holiday that looked really great value is actually not very good anymore because you have to add on all the added extras. So I'll guarantee the holidays that I find will include everything that you need, as well as, you know, I won't send anybody to a holiday with really poor TripAdvisor scores. So I go onto the review sites and make sure that the holiday that the customers buy in is going to be an enjoyable one.
And what do you offer that larger companies don't?
So I offer 24-hour service whenever it suits the customer. The technology, in my professional opinion, is the best in the market, which I'll come on to in a little bit more detail shortly. And in terms of the Travel Counsellors brand, so we're a global brand. Your money is 100% financially protected. All the payment systems and the tech that we use is absolutely one of the most secure there is out there. We've got a 24/7 assistance program in resort. So if there was any issues in resort, you phone a number, you'll get through to a human voice who can sort any issues out straight away. And also you've got me as well. So like I said earlier, there's no queuing. You can contact me on social media. You can ring me or you can email me. Whatever channel you want to contact me on, I'm available.
So also, do I get all the same benefits booking with you as, say, booking online or with a high street company?
I think I genuinely think you get more benefits because, like I said earlier, the benefits in terms of the tech that we use, my knowledge, 18 years knowledge of being in the industry from different sort of roles, from a store manager to a campaign manager for one of the largest travel companies in the UK. I sort of know where the deals and the campaigns are. In addition to that, the 24-hour support, your money's financially protected, the tech that we use is second to none. So I think wrapping everything up like that, you will not get that online. You're getting advice. I will give you any travel advice in terms of your passport, health and visa requirements. I will do your online check-in when required. I will make sure that everything runs smoothly because you're on holiday at the end of the day. You don't want any hassle. And there is a lot of times where people who haven't booked with me have come to me in the past and said, I've booked online and I've got to the hotel in resort and they've had to, there's no reservation. So and they're with kids and you've had that yourself.
I've had that, yeah.
And I just wouldn't compromise on that, whether it's the cheapest holiday or what. It's a big amount of money that you're willing to spend, whether you're paying 200 quid for a holiday or £10,000 for a holiday. It's still a large amount of money to spend. So, you want it to be right. So don't always go on the cheapest. Certainly nowadays, a lot of people go all inclusive. And if you're going in a place where the reviews aren't great, the food's probably not going to be great. It's happened to me before. I've gone on a cheap all inclusive. Food's terrible. I've ended up eating out all week and ultimately it's cost me more in the long run.
Yeah, exactly. I have had that. Okay, so can I pay monthly online for my holiday?
Okay, you absolutely can. So one of the things that we don't do is direct debit payments, and I'm fully supportive of that because we want you to be able to pay the holiday when you want. So if you want to pay a set amount each month, absolutely, go online or go on the app and pay it. Yeah. But we don't want to say to you, right, you've got to pay £300 a month for 12 months because some months you might not want to pay that amount or some months you might want to pay more. So it's total flexibility. Absolutely. As long as, you pay the deposit and you have to pay the balance generally 12 weeks before you travel, in between that period of time, you can pay £50 off 1 month, £50 a week, £200 a month, £200 a week, whatever you want to pay. And
all online on the app.
All online. So the app, and I'll ask your opinion on that because you've been using it.
And I've been using it because all my documentation, I started printing it all out and all the documentation. I thought, and then you said, download the app.
Yeah.
It's all on the app. You don't need any paper or anything. You can print them if you want to go old school, but the app, everything is literally on that app.
Everything on the app. It's called MyTC, and when you book with me, I'll send you a link to register on the app.
Yeah.
You can make secure payments. You can get in contact with me for whatever means.
Yeah.
You can view images, videos. It's got a countdown to when you're going. So on yours, it will say 4 days or so.
It comes up with the Gran Canaria. It really is an excellent.
And you can also view your accommodation vouchers, your flight vouchers. Everything is all on the app. So the technology is fantastic. I've never seen that in my career. That type of technology.
For taking that plastic piece of folder around with all your
it's not the 90s now. No, we don't. However, I do get that there's some people who like that. So by all means, I will print things off and send out to you if that's required. However, the way now in terms of easiness is definitely the app. Definitely, yeah.
Okay, that's absolutely superb. Now then, what additional benefits does your company offer?
I think we've covered this in terms of the company as a whole. One of the key things is, are we financially protected nowadays? With the likes of some bigger companies went bust last year, and we all had an impact on that, and certainly the travel industry. If they can go, anybody can. Now, a holiday maker wants to know that their money is secure when they pay. They are 100% financially protected. So whatever they pay me, if the airline goes bust, if the accommodation supplier goes bust, you are 100% covered. So that is not an issue. And like I said, the payment links are fully secure, one of the best in the business. And in terms of myself, like I say, apart from availability and my experience and and the tech that I use, you know, I can even do appointments. If people wanted me to go to their home, or if they wanted to meet me in a coffee shop and just have a coffee and talk about a holiday, you know, I can drop off all your documents if need be, if you wanted me to go through every single sort of aspect of the holiday.
Can I just stop you there? Obviously, you said you meet up with them, but obviously, if it is done online, I have a lot of viewers that are from, like, you know, Sweden, America, places like that. Can anybody book with you from anywhere around the world?
So anywhere around the world, it depends on the actual holiday. If it's depending on where they are, I can put them in touch with somebody who would potentially be able to do that. But
Great Britain and Northern Ireland, though.
Great Britain, Northern Ireland,
what about
absolutely.
Ireland itself?
Yeah, absolutely. Any UK airport, we can
UK,
absolutely go out of. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Now, finally, I've already gone over this. Really, it says to tell my friends on here about your amazing app. I'm going to put there's a link to your app. I can put that in the description below.
There's not an actual link because you have to actually inquire or book to be able to get the app.
Okay, so once they book, you'll give them a link to the app, like you did me, and I just clicked on it.
Exactly.
And
so you just literally, I'll send it to your email. You get it from the App Store or the Google Play. Download, register, and then everything's literally on that app.
Excellent. Finally, I mean, I've come to you and said, you know, I want to go to Gran Canaria. I want to do some vlogs there. I gave you a budget to work to.
Yeah.
This is the great thing about it, though. My friends and viewers on here could give you a budget to work to. So that I want to go to Gran Canaria, Tenerife, you know, Lanzarote, or wherever. You do the States and all around the world, don't you? So,
absolutely.
But they could give you a budget and say, I'm not really sure where I want to go this year. Like for me, this instance, this summer, I want to go away with the family.
Yeah.
Do I come to you and say, but I'm not sure where I want to go? Could you give me some ideas on that?
Absolutely. So, like I say, over the last 18 years, I've been on numerous personal holidays, educationals. In my old role, I was an actual influencer, which was promoting our hotels and resorts across Europe on my social media channels, and also our internal colleagues. We was a big organisation, so I do know a lot of the brands of hotels. I sort of know what's good, and I've done my own vlogs when I went to Cyprus last year, and you know, my little girl loved that holiday, and I've been putting videos on my business page, and the engagement is fantastic because, you know, it's not a professionally edited video. It's a real holiday maker on a real holiday, showing you all having fun. I've always loved people, you know, the excitement of going on holiday. I'm no different to anybody else. It's the only time that we get to really, really relax. It's great to spend time with your kids, and I think everybody deserves a holiday. So whatever budget you've got, we can do it. You know, we specialise in multi-centre trips around Asia, around America, the Caribbean, any type of holiday, you know, your week in Tenerife, any potential scenario, UK breaks, villa holidays, cruises, I can do it all.
Excellent. Well, like I said, I'm not sponsored to say this.
No.
At all. Otherwise, I'd have to say it. It's a YouTube rule. I've booked through Michael here. I've known him years, and I trust him implicitly. And I wouldn't put my YouTube channel, or viewers untoward on anything that I don't believe in. So 100%. Give this guy a contact. I'll put all his contact details in the description below. There's an email there. Get in touch with him. Let him give you a quote on your holiday, and I'm sure you will have a fantastic time and not end up with any nasty, unwanted surprises, because that's the last thing you want. You do not want a holiday from hell. And this guy here will help you out and make sure that the devil isn't on your back.
Thank you very much,
Lee.
Holiday.
So thank you very much, Michael.
All right, enjoy Gran Canaria.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah,
right.
Remember the next one is Gran Canaria. Follow me on that. Remember, like, subscribe, click that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Follow me on Instagram down there, and remember that merch. You getting your merch?
I've already got it. I've told you I've got it. I'm going to wear it this afternoon.
Excellent. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.